Previously, I spoke about where there was an incident, I think in Australia, but it could have been elsewhere, and also whether I've made videos on. I've seen multiple examples in different countries where there's allegedly an anti-Semitic attack, and then later on it turns out it was fake, and it was in fact done by Jewish people and or other people who are not Jewish but they're anti-Palestinian and Zionist and whatever. And these, of course, are extreme Jewish people, and many Jewish people will say this is not Judaism and you shouldn't be doing stuff like this. And these are the Jewish people that have such a hatred for Palestinians that they do things like this. They harm their own places of worship and their own shops and whatever else to try and blame it on Muslims and or Arabs and or pro-Palestinian supporters. And now we have news from Australia, and I believe a little while ago there was something to do with a synagogue going on, and now we have news. The Australian Federal Police have confirmed that what was initially claimed to be an anti-Semitic terror attack was in fact a maliciously orchestrated false flag operation. The incident, which had sparked widespread outrage and concern, was originally labelled an anti-Semitic terror attack, and apparently this was planned to attack a synagogue. But as you can see, this is what a lot of people do. Not all, particularly those Zionists who hate Palestinians and/or Muslims and/or Arabs so much. They have to do to things like this, similar to how we saw a group of Hindus who did things to their own temple and tried to blame it on Sikhs. Like, is your religion so? Does your religion teach you to go to such length that you have to disrespect your own places of worship? This is how much hatred you have because your religion doesn't teach that. And then later on, when the more they do things like this, the more the anti-Semitism, people don't take it seriously, and it harms those who are actual victims of anti-Semitism, and the word loses meaning and things like this. Next time, let's say next time there's something happens to a synagogue and it's actually an anti-Semitic attack, people will not take it seriously, and you can't blame them. Of course, we should be taking it seriously, but when things like this happen, then what do you expect? And then later on, they'll be like, these same people will probably be crying, or no one taking anti-Semitism seriously, they're mocking or they're laughing. Or you've just made a mockery of those who concerned previously. Like, why would you be surprised if later on people don't care if things like this happen again? Hopefully those responsible are dealt with in the most severe way possible, made of such an example of that they don't dare think about doing something like this ever again.